Do you rent in Idaho? The truth is, Idaho has one of the lowest ratios of renters to homeowners in the country. In fact, only 5% of residents in Idaho are renters. But the scary part is there are still 77,000 renters in Idaho, and less than 40% of them have renter's insurance. That means renters just like you are coming home to a catastrophe with no protection. The team here at Effective Coverage is doing everything in our power to change that. Across the state of Idaho, from Boise to the border with Canada, Effective Coverage protects tenants and ensures they can survive nearly any crisis. Here's the good news. While there are not a ton of renters in Idaho, there is plenty of affordable renter's insurance. According to the Insurance Information Institute, a cost of a policy is just $160 a year, but you could potentially purchase a policy for even less at effectivecoverage.com. Now, Idaho is known as a beautiful place to live. A walk along the Snake River that cuts through Idaho Falls reinforces everything that is great about Idaho. But whether you live in Idaho Falls or Blackfoot, you need renter's insurance to protect you from the inevitable catastrophe that's bound to happen. Idaho renter's insurance comes in many different coverages, but they can all be boiled down into three main categories. The first is personal liability insurance. This is the part that protects you should you cause bodily injury or property damage to another person. Let's say that you caused a fire. You left a stove unattended and you accidentally caused one of the nearly 200,000 cooking fires that happens every year. Even if you live in one of the tiny industrial towns along the Union Pacific Rail line, people will still hold you responsible for your actions. This policy will pay to defend you and the damages you cause to other tenants, even the building owner. Next is personal property coverage. Things like your furniture, clothing, and electronics would all have to be replaced in the event of a fire or natural catastrophe. Unexpected events like tornadoes can occur in Idaho, and these policies will be there to protect you should your property need to be replaced even in the worst case scenario. Last piece of coverage on your Idaho renter's insurance policy is your loss of use. This part of the policy will pay for you to stay in a hotel after a covered loss. You do not want to have to pay for a hotel in Idaho, especially when there are other visitors or conventions in town. We did some research in Moscow and found a very basic hotel costs nearly $100 a night. Loss of use coverage on your renter's insurance policy will pay for that hotel stay after a covered loss. Now, here's the good news. You can have all the insurance you need in less than 5 minutes from right now. There's only one full-service insurance provider in the country dedicated specifically to renters, and that's Effective Coverage. Just call Effective Coverage and speak with one of our insurance experts for renters, or visit our website and purchase your renter's insurance policy right there. Thanks for watching Effective Coverage for Renters.